Namaskar. I am Dr. Prabhat Kumar Bal, from Vedic Wellness Ayurveda and Naturopathy. Friends, today we'll be discussing about a disease called high blood pressure or hypertension. Basically, this disease, normally you say it is a silent disease, never shows any kind of symptoms or signs before we get affected with this. Normally, we heard about story that somebody is having nothing, suddenly a heart attack come or suddenly a brain stroke has happened, which is normally before actually happened. There is some blood pressure which is there existing, but he does not or she does not know about it. So my discussion will be today like how these symptoms are really there and we never know about it. So for the first symptoms which we normally get when we are affected with blood pressure or high blood pressure, it is called as fatigue. Like we unnecessarily getting tired with doing nothing. So why it is happen actually when the blood pressure really goes high, our cells get lack of oxygen. So once you get oxygen lacking is there in our cells. So normally whatever the less amount of activity we do, we are affected. We feel like it is fatigue. We get tired very soon. The second symptom is normally we get the chest pain, which is around, we normally have a chest pain around our left side of our chest, and it is goes also sometimes to the back side. It's called as the epigastric pain also, which is very similar to acidity. We compare to it is acidity similar kind, but this is different because the pain will be little bit of acute or little bit of severeness will be there. This is also one of the symptoms which you get. And third is the symptom called which is we get normally a unusual symptom. Normally you get a nasal bleeding. Like sometimes people are having a bleeding in the nose with having such all of a sudden notice normally happens. Then what happens, because there is small capillaries are there in the nostril area which really get cracked, and it is the bleeding starts. So that's what, because of the high blood pressure, these small arterioles get cracked and it is happened. So this is one of the symptoms also we have to take in very carefully. If somebody is having this nostril bleeding problem also, it could be possible he is affected with high blood pressure. Then the fourth is the blood in the urine also, which is normally we say ki it is for the stone it happens, but it is not. Many times it happens so ki when the blood is the urine also, there is a symptom, there is a chance of the person is getting affected with high blood pressure. So these are some symptoms which is normally we never notice. We just say ki okay, this is something happened by chance, but it is never like that. These kind of symptoms if you are facing, definitely there is a high chance there is a chance of blood pressure is there, especially if you are above 40. You have to take those symptoms very carefully. And in Ayurveda also there is some remedies for these things, like if you can go for blood pressure, like simply if you are taking this arjun bark or arjun tree, that powder you can take along with the warm water also. It is very much helpful. Even if you are not affected with blood pressure above 40, if you are there, then you can take arjun chal, which is really lowers the blood pressure. Really it helpful in the high blood pressure condition. Second is one of this petha, or this is called as kusmand, white color, that petha, that also juice of those, that also along with honey is very much helpful in high blood pressure. So friends, please make sure that if you are finding this kind of symptoms in your body, and you definitely get checked it, and make sure that you are not affected or affected with high blood pressure, and take care accordingly. Thank you.